Yes, students, we have studied about the introduction of quadratic equation in the last class. That is on first. So on December, I had taken the class of the theory of this chapter. Now we will be studying how to do the question. Yesterday I explained two methods. That is, first is the factorization method. Second is the quadratic formula. Now variety of questions are there. In exam, the question will be like that. Solve the following equation by quadratic formula. Then you have to use the quadratic formula. If it is said solve the quadratic equation by factorization method, then you have to use the factorization method. Now completing the square method. This method is not in the syllabus, but if you see the previous lectures, I have explained the quadratic equation to solve quadratic equation by completing the square method. So now we will study about how to do the questions of the quadratic equation. So first, if I ask, see question is that if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0, then form a quadratic equation whose roots are 2 alpha and 2 beta. This type of question you will find in the exam. So, if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, form a quadratic equation whose roots are. So, variety of questions you will find on this topic. But if you know how to do, you will be able to solve the question. So first of all, you will say alpha and beta are roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Therefore, sum of the roots sum of the roots minus b by and product of the roots a is 1, b is minus 5, c is 6. Product of the roots, that is c by a. In the equation, if the small letters a and b are the coefficient of x square, x, then you will use capital A, capital B and capital C. That is, now alpha plus beta equal to minus of minus 5 upon 1. So alpha plus beta equal to 5. Second, alpha beta, that is 5 upon 6 upon 1, that is alpha beta equal to 6. Now you have, this is what sum of the roots of the given quadratic equation and product of the roots of the given equation. Now you have to form a quadratic equation. We have to form a quadratic equation by roots 2 alpha and 2 beta. Sum of the roots for required quadratic equation. Sum of the roots for required quadratic equation, that is 2 alpha plus 2 beta. So capital S equal to 2, take 2 common, it becomes alpha plus beta. S, that is 2 into 5, that is 10. S equal to 10. Product of the roots. Product of the roots to for required quadratic equation 2 alpha into 2 beta. So capital P equal to 4 alpha beta. So capital P equal to 4 into 6. Capital P 24. Once you have calculated the sum of the roots for required quadratic equation and product of the roots for required quadratic equation, now you will write quadratic equation can be formed. That is the formula I have explained in the theory of this chapter. Now you will write quadratic equation can be formed by the formula can be formed by the formula x square minus sx plus t equal to 0. S is what? Sum of the roots for required quadratic equation. X square minus, that is 10x plus product of the root is 24. This is the answer. So I have explained in this variety of questions, that is sometimes these questions may be I have written 2 alpha and 2 beta for required quadratic equation. They say 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. No change in the method. All the things are to be done by this method. You will be able to do the question. Sometimes they say one root is twice the other. Then you will say alpha and beta are the roots of one quadratic equation, and one given is what? One root is twice the other. Then you will say beta is twice alpha or alpha is twice beta. But the method of doing the question will be the same as I am explaining here. So by this question you will be able to solve variety of questions. Now question may be determine the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 17x plus 30 equal to 0. Now, this type of question, determine the nature of the roots. Nature of the roots. So what you will do? given quadratic equation x square minus 17x plus 30 equal to 0, a equal to 1, b minus 17, c 30. Find the value of a, b and c. And what is a? Coefficient of x square. What is b? That is coefficient of x. C, the constant term. After that, you find discriminant value. Discriminant value b. That is b square minus 4ac. b equal to b square minus 4ac. So d equal to minus 17 square minus 4 into 1 into 13. So d 17 into 17, that is 289 minus 120. 17 289. D 969, that is 169. Here you will write last. Here D equal to 169, or you will say here D is greater than 0. That given quadratic equation has real and unequal roots. Equal roots. Sometimes they say find the value, find the roots also. So after that you can find the roots of the quadratic equation. That is, you can use the quadratic formula to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Yes, that is x square minus 17x plus 30 equal to 0. Now a is 1, b is minus 17, c 30. You have written this. D you have calculated. That is b square minus 4ac. So d you have calculated 169. You can write quadratic formula. X square minus x equal to minus b plus minus root b upon 2a. This is the quadratic formula. Now place the value x minus of minus 17 plus minus under root 169 and 2 into 1, x minus 17 plus minus 13 upon 2. X minus 17 plus 13 upon 2 minus 17 minus 13 upon 2. So you will say alpha, that is minus 4.2, beta minus 30 upon 2, alpha minus 2 or beta minus 15. In the last, you can write the roots are L15
-2 and -15. Roots are -2 and -15. Answer. This is how you have to do the questions.